Hi everybody, this is Derek, 100peaks.com, back in the saddle, hiking again. This trailhead's right next to a road, so it's going to be a little bit noisy as we go. Saturday morning traffic starting to head in and out of Ramona. We're at the very eastern end of San Pasqual Valley. We're at the South Clevenger Canyon trailhead. We're going to be hiking up the canyon, going up to peak 1755. It's not named as far as I know, but it looks like it's going to be a nice hike. We're going to take it easy today. It's only about 4.4 miles round trip. Looks like there's a game though. I'll give you a pano in a second. So, I have a little bit of a sore throat today, but you know, I don't want to miss another day of hiking because it's been too long. It's been over a month, so I'm ready to get back on the trail. So I'm going to give you a quick pano. Okay, there's where I'm going. I believe there's two spots. I believe 1755 is in the middle, and then there's another lookout point over there. I'm going to do the whole trail. Trailhead's right there. Pan around real quick, and this is kind of a view down San Pasqual Valley. So it's a little overcast right now, but I think very shortly it is going to burn off, so it should warm up. Keep hearing there's a lot of snakes on this trail, so I'm going to keep an eye out, so come along. Hi everybody, I'm at the top of peak 1755 right now. Looks like it's the highest point in the area. Hard to say, but definitely the highest point on this trail. 1755. The last part was, you know, not really a bushwhack, but kind of a bushwhack because the trail looks like there's a used trail leads to the top here. It's so overgrown, so it's kind of easy to miss, but you gotta watch out for it. So yeah, so it's nice up here. It's kind of hazy day, so the visibility is a little limited, but nice breeze, the sun's out. Finally got away from that helicopter down there that was spraying the crops. I think it finally flew away, so and you can't really hear the highway from here. So you can hear a little bit of the 67 down there as it goes through Ramona. Here, I'll give you a look. So to the north of me you have San Pasqual Valley, and then Clevenger Canyon is actually just behind the bridge that you see here, and then you're looking down into the very western part of Ramona. Some nice homes out there. House right here with a pond. That pond is for feeding all of these avocados. So oh, it looks like there's a cell tower there too. That looks like a pine tree, kind of disguised as a little hut. So I guess that's nice for the people in here. So in the distance, you see the usual suspects. You can see just the dim outline of Cuyamaca and north and middle peaks. Just dim outlines. Not sure what that is perfectly straight ahead. Could be Palomar, could be Eagle, could be Gower. I'm not sure. It's just too hazy to make out some landmarks. But anyway, it's nice to get back on the trail again. Nice to get a peak done. Peak number 61. So I am going to have a little bit of water, and then I'm going to continue on the trail here, because the trail continues on to a viewpoint just over there. So it's a mile round trip from here. So come along. I'm about to show you something that I didn't realize was here. I'm almost to the second viewpoint. It wasn't until I did a little bit of research last night that I realized that this was even here. So take a look. Okay, so I'm at the end of the trail now, and it gets a little overgrown once you get to the top of the ridge. It's a couple times I had to look and see where the trail was. I wasn't quite sure, but you know, you look over, you can see it leading off to the side. But ultimately, it follows the ridge, goes to those chairs, which is pretty cool. The chairs were a little unnerving because when you sit in them, they're kind of springy, so they lean back and you lose your balance a little bit. So it's a little unnerving because you have a drop off in front of you and a drop off behind you. So yeah, it's kind of hairy, especially those who have height issues. So I'm going to give you a pan of the area. It's pretty nice here. Obviously, it would be better if it wasn't a hazy day, but we have San Pasqual Valley there, and then to the right is the Clevenger Canyon North Trail that goes up that side, which I heard is pretty steep. And there's a nice meadow on top there. No real peak. There is a benchmark on private property, but no peak up there. But it's definitely something I like to do because I've seen pictures of the meadow. It looks beautiful. And we're panning around to the Bowden Canyon area. And this area looks great. I definitely want to hike in here. It doesn't look like it's visited all that much, so you probably have the place to yourself. Maybe a peak or two. That hump in the middle looks like it's definitely right in Clevenger Canyon. Wouldn't mind seeing what it looks like from there. And then in the back, I haven't identified that yet, but I think that might be something called Middle Ridge. And there's a high point there that I definitely would like to go to. And then you pan around and you see just the very northwestern tip of Ramona here. And this was caught in the 2007 Witch Creek fires. And it burnt one of my favorite houses, which is sort of a post-modern house that was right on top of one of these hills. But that's why I hike. I'm curious of what the view looks like from there. I'm curious as to what's around the next corner, what's over the next rise, and you know, it's just to get out here and smell everything. And sometimes in San Pasqual Valley, you can smell the citrus blossoms as you drive by, and I don't quite smell it now. I just smell the flowers around here. It's blooming all around here like crazy. So there's tons of flowers, tons of bees. I've seen lizards. I've seen horned lizards, big 2-foot long lizards. I mean, I've seen a lot going on here. So anyway, I'm going to have a sip of water, have a little snack, and then head back down. Hope to see you on the trail.